Hello! What's up, everybody? Oh, jeez. Hold on. Things are not where they're supposed to be. What's up, JR? What's up, Red? Rasta, Shamo, Cassie, Enkthar, Seraphim, $10. Goose, Soro, Zia, Riley, Bullvine, Fermage, Macaron, Wolf. I hope everybody's doing well today. Thank you, Puka Bear, for the resub. Appreciate it. 28 months. It's a lot of months. Thank you, thank you. B-side, welcome in. Hope you're doing good today. The timer does that every day, actually. I don't know. It's just a bug of the fucking Stream Elements timer thing. It always does it, and it always annoys me when I notice it. So I don't look at it anymore, which solves the problem. Seraphim, thank you for the tier 3, 20 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That is very generous. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. About the timer. I mean, I solved many of my problems that way. Yeah, just don't look at it. If you don't think about it, it's like it doesn't exist. Until, you know, it escalates into something far greater, and then you can't ignore it anymore. I think I'm okay with the timer thing. I think this is not a problem that will escalate, right? I think this is just something that's going to stay that way forever, and that's okay. I think the escalation potential of that problem is very minimal. I can't think of a, you know, of a long-term consequence for it. If we took this long to realize, clearly it's not a great deal. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people, I feel like some people have mentioned it in the past a couple of times, but, you know. Hey, I don't know. Maybe a Saudi prince watching the channel will notice it and then be like, whoa, I feel so betrayed. I'm never going to watch this channel again and never donate anything to it. Just when he was about to, you know, donate thousands and thousands of dollars. And then it be, you know, the consequences would be pretty significant. But in that case, I probably wouldn't know about it. So, you know, it's okay still. Maybe it happened before. You never know, right? Who knows? Who knows at the end of the day, right? Are they blue? Yeah. Are they a blueprint? I don't know. For some reason, I feel like I don't appeal to Saudi princes. I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Maybe the stash does something for some of them. Do not think about the skips in the space-time continuum. They do not exist. Do not worry. Okay, now you're making it a bigger deal than it is. I do not believe my timer represents anything real in the universe. But who knows? Apparently we're in a massive black hole, the entire universe. That's the new theory that just came out. So who knows? Who knows what we don't know, right? What's up, Khaled? How are you doing today? And Sorrow gifted a tier 1 sub to Rich Saudi Prince. That's such a funny name. Oh my god. I hope their name is a fitting description of who they are, and I hope they come around and check what we're doing here. Thank you, Sorrow. I appreciate it. For the total gifted subs. I'm sure they are. Yeah, I mean, if I was, I would definitely use that as my name, right? I mean, I for one use a very descriptive name. You know, I know a lot of you don't, but my name couldn't be more descriptive. So maybe that person's similar. The rich prefix seems redundant. Well, yeah, I guess it is. Maybe Saudi prince was already taken. So and they felt like the Saudi prince was a little too pretentious. There's a non-zero chance I'm actually a plate of macaroni with tomato. Man, I could go for macaronis and tomato right now. He's rich among Saudi princes. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Let me let's go sit on the main menu. I have a few things we want to talk about today, but let's go find a nice main menu to sit on. How are you today, Colette? Speaking of names, I don't know if we've had a conversation before, Colette. I don't know if Colette. You don't have to answer, by the way. You know, you don't want to dox yourself or anything. I don't know if Colette is your real name or not. If it's not, I will find that very disappointing. In my mind, you are Colette, and you can't have another name. Having another name would be heartbreaking. 8 inches of fresh snow outside. Nice. Colette is an earnest name. I think it's a great name. It is, but there's a rumor it's not. I don't believe in those rumors. Colette has to be your name. I think it would be one of the most universe shattering experiences for me to learn your name is not really Colette. I'm heading out to shovel right now. Now you're making me wonder if it snowed here. Probably not. It was like 15 degrees yesterday, which is ridiculous. It was almost 15 degrees yesterday, I think. And also, I had a fondue. Cheese fondue. It was delicious. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I had a scheduled dinner with my mom yesterday, and we had cheese fondue, which is also part of why I couldn't get the proper. Tried to fix my sleep schedule the way I wanted because I had to wake up for that, and then I was so tired, so I took another day off, unfortunately. But yeah, no. Some of you asked earlier. I'm feeling good today. The head's better. The migraine I had the other day, though, is one of the worst I've ever had, and that's a little concerning. But I don't know. Hopefully, it's not. Hopefully, it's not a sign of something worse. For now, I'm gonna just ignore it. I mean, it wasn't the worst. I remember at least one that was worse than that. But this one was one of the worst. It's one of those that is so bad it prevents you from sleeping. Like you can't even sleep it off because it literally like keeps you awake. You're like sitting there in your bed for like 4 hours waiting for it to slightly subside so you can sleep. Those are the most annoying ones. I haven't had too many of those. Typically, I can fall asleep through them, and I don't always wake up better, but at least I can sleep. What's up, Solipsist? How are you doing today? So apparently, internet sleuths have figured out what the mysterious Game Awards statue is all about. Apparently, it's a Divinity Original Sin 3 promotion thing. So it's a new Larian game. Which honestly, you know, I always felt like I was going to be disappointed by whatever that announcement would be. Because, I don't know. It didn't seem like it was going to be something that I was going to be excited about. But in terms of like disappointment, this one's a, you know, this ranks pretty highly. Like, there's not a lot of things I would have liked less than another Larian game. But, oh well. I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy Divinity Original Sin 3. Hopefully they put a lot of sex in it, so that all the Baldur's Gate players feel right at home. How are you today, Captain Dax? Yeah, Soro. Yeah. Yeah, I have that quite often, Mac Ace. In fact, most of the time when I have a really bad migraine that prevents me from streaming, it starts the day before. I'm like, oh shit, I can tell it's starting. And then I go to bed and I wake up and it's worse. That's the worst part. You would think, you know, like going to sleep will fix everything. Turns out it does not. Oh well. Do you have visual symptoms? Not that many, no. I don't have like auras and all that, which I'm thankful for, because that sounds annoying. Most of my migraines feel like I have a piece of hot metal shoved behind my left eye. It's always the left one. Imagine like a hot knife, like just shoved behind your eye. That's kind of what it feels like to me. And I do have like light sensitivity to the highest degree. Like I can't, you know, there can't be any lights around. I need to really, you know, be in the full darkness. And sound is also extremely painful. But I don't have any like auras or anything like that. I do get nausea with it. Like if I do anything else than being laid down in the dark in silence. They're migraine, not cluster headaches. As far as I can tell, yeah. I mean, I don't know if there's... Is there like is there a difference medically speaking? Or is it just like people calling them different things? I mean, how would I know the difference? I mean, I've talked about how they manifest with my doctor back in the day, you know, because I've had those since I was a teenager. It pretty much, I think it started around puberty, as far as I can remember. Maybe even slightly before that. And we always call them migraines, but cluster headaches are unilateral? Okay, well, maybe that's it then. I guess my question, and I don't, you know, naming things the correct way is good, but what does it change in terms of what I can do about them, right? What's up, Nidals? Only my mother did. My father had cluster headaches. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, how do you make? Well, do they not feel kind of the same? I don't know. I mean, it could be. Yeah. I mean, if the unilateral thing is a factor, then I don't know. Maybe I get both because sometimes it is something that's more of like the whole brain, but it always sort of like peaks around behind the left eye. Like I said, like the fucking hot knife metaphor is close. I've never had a knife, you know, in my skull, but that's what it feels like. Yeah, maybe they're cluster headaches then. I don't know. Yeah, probably sorrow, but let's see. Migraine versus cluster headache. Migraines are typically throbbing longer hours to days, often on one side with nausea and light sensitivity. While cluster headaches are excruciating, shorter, 15 minutes to 3 hours, focused around one eye. Nasal congestion? Eyes watering? Nah. No, I think it feels more like migraines, I think, based on that description. Because it lasts for a long time, and the nausea, light sensitivity is totally it. My migraines are never like 15 minutes to 3 hours, like never that short. I wish. Although this sounds extremely painful, right? But the focused around one eye thing fits, but I don't know. It still does seem more like a migraine with the nausea part and the long, you know, long-lasting part. I don't know. I mean, it's just Google, right? Who the fuck knows? Mine can last for weeks. Okay, mine are I will say never that long. Most of them last I would say about 12 hours. Sometimes they extend like for like a couple days, but in varying degrees of intensity, right? Like the intense, really unbearable part can be like, I don't know, 6 hours, 12 hours maybe. Like 6 hours probably for like the worst part. But then I can tell it lingers for like a day or two, right? And sometimes it gets worse again, sometimes it just disappears. I don't know. I don't know what I have. Maybe it's none of that. Maybe I have a brain tumor or something. I don't fucking know. Probably not. Since I've had those since I was a kid, it's probably not something life-threatening. I would probably be dead already if it was. I don't know. I don't know what it is. What I know is that it's extremely debilitating. I cannot like when it really gets bad. There's no way I can work through it. It's not gonna happen, and it's very annoying. So for me, Wolf, I know that the main trigger is sleep. If I don't have proper sleep, it doesn't mean like I need to sleep at normal hours, because I never do. But if I don't sort of fit to my schedule, which is reversed, but if I stick to my normal sleep schedule and I sleep enough, I almost never get them. As soon as I deviate from my sleep schedule a little bit, or I sleep a little less or more, and you know, like there's some irregularity there, that's usually what triggers them for me. Comes and goes, light sensitivity and smell sensitivity. Okay, I don't have that, I don't think. Interesting. Yeah, for me it's light and sound. Yeah, smell is interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of that before. That can be pleasant. Yeah. Yeah, sorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that's fortunate. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, mine can range from like manageable, right? Because sometimes it's just okay. Like I've started a few streams saying like I have a bit of a migraine, but I feel like it's gonna be okay, and then it typically disappears during the stream, or it stays sort of mild, and then during the night it sometimes evolves. But yeah, like every other week, unfortunately, certain periods of time, more often than not, it becomes really unmanageable. I don't know. Maybe I should go see a neurologist one day and figure out exactly what it is. I don't think it would change very much, but yeah, based on the descriptions that I've seen, it's more likely just intense migraines rather than cluster headaches. But because like the cluster headaches description makes it sound like it's a short thing, right? I wouldn't call mine short. So I don't know. Will you finish Elden Ring? Yes. Eventually we'll go back to it. I feel like I've already answered that question. I feel like you might have been the one asking. Actually, you weren't. Never mind. Some other person asked that question several times in the past few days, so... That's about cheesy. Extremely sensitive to perfume, scents and everything. Beauty products, detergent. Yeah. Having them for so long might have changed your definition of manageable. Maybe so, I don't know. Now I'm getting a headache. What the fuck? You need to not think about it, Glegger. It doesn't exist. Put your hand in the sand. Like an ostrich. Trust me. But anyway, is anyone excited for Divinity Original Sin 3? That apparently is about to get announced? Or is no one caring very much? Have pressure on the forehead since this convo started? The funny thing is, I was about to say, now that we've been talking about it, I feel like I have a leftover little thing on the back of my head there, but I'm sure it's just... Again, it's like talking about having fleas or whatever, and then everyone suddenly your skin scratches, right? It's that sort of thing. Just waiting for blueprints too. Man, I hope it never happens. I would rather Thunder Ross do something completely new and just as original and unique as Blueprints is. No sequels, please. Tonda just recently said exactly that. What? Like he didn't want to make Blueprints 2? I hope that's what he said. The turquoise prince. Yeah. The purple prince. No sequel, I'll make something I like. Hell yeah! Thank you! Love to hear that. Love to hear that. He knows, yeah. It's like, it's always the same thing. I understand why you want more of the same thing you liked. But that one thing you liked so much came out of nowhere. It wasn't a sequel in the first place, right? You want something... You want another thing like that. That makes you feel the same thing. You don't actually want a sequel. I really believe in that. I know I sound like, you know, Blizzard saying you don't know what you want, but... you think you want it, but you don't. I know I sound like that, but I actually believe that. In this particular case, you want the feeling that the game gave you. You don't want the sequel to that game. Because yeah, I mean, if you try to do a sequel to this, it's immediately gonna feel less unique. Because it's such a unique concept. How do you do that twice and have it keep feeling fresh? Because you will get into it knowing kind of what to expect, right? So might as well start with something completely new. And then you can be surprised in other ways, right? Obviously, there will be expectations. If you play another Tonderos game, maybe people will expect something with similar levels of mystery and layers that unfold. And maybe it won't this time. Maybe it will surprise us in other ways. Who knows, right? And I think that's the beauty of it. Rare exceptions, Alan Wake 2 is like 10 times as good as Alan Wake 1, quite different. Yeah, you know, good sequels exist. I'm not saying, you know, I'm not saying that's not the case. I'm just saying that I would kind of almost always rather get something new rather than a sequel. Okay, Sorrow. I've banned people for less than that. I feel like Alan Wake 2 is as much as possible trying to live by the spirit while technically having 2 in its title. Yeah, I don't know, I haven't played it, but hey, listen, some of my favorite games are sequels. The Last of Us 2 is much better than the first one. And I thought the first one was incredible. And I think 2 is even better. And I didn't want to in the first place, and I was pleasantly surprised. You never know. It doesn't change that I didn't want it in the first place, right? Like, that's kind of how I feel like. It doesn't mean I can't be proven wrong sometimes, but I would rather... And here's the crux of the idea, is that if they never made The Last of Us 2, I would have never missed it, right? It's not like I would have known that I missed out on a great game. Maybe they would have made something else that was equally amazing, right? Two years, RGZ, thank you for the tier 1 resub. 24 months, thank you, thank you. But yes, to that degree, I think there's something to that, Fairmage. I think there's different types of games, right? Some games that are just action-adventure, cinematic experiences. It's easier to make a sequel to that, and, you know, it's just, oh, another great story with great characters and better gameplay, right? As opposed to a game that really revolves around how unique and innovative its mechanics are and the way it does its thing, right? That's harder to make a sequel that holds up, I think. I mean, the sub's 24 months, but following since January 2020. Okay, never mind. Turns out it's been 2 years. What was I doing in 2024? Oh, Disco Elysium, wasn't I? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. Here's a drinking game, though. Game Awards in 2 days, right? Tomorrow, I think. Take a shot every time a sequel is announced. Don't do it. You will most likely die of alcohol poisoning. What's up, CL? I thought they already happened. No, I think it's tomorrow. What's up, Matchless? Or a remake, yeah. Yo, Brendan, thank you for the raid. How are you doing today? What's up, Squeegee Man? Does the title screen contain any spoilers? Yes. No. I don't know. None that would do anything. If you know, yes. If you don't know. Yesn't. Yeah. Shit sounds serious. This song? Oh yeah. You don't know, Brandon. You don't know. You have no clue. I'm the one ignorant dude in the room. You wouldn't believe us if we told you. Yeah, that's actually kind of true. How are you, Credo? Yeah, I was just talking about. We were just talking about the Game Awards, Brendan, and how it's mostly. I'm fairly certain it's mostly gonna be sequels and franchises that get new game announced. I don't think we're gonna. I doubt we're gonna get a lot of new interesting games, but we'll see. We'll see. The Expedition 33 Awards. Listen, I said that the other day on someone else's channel. I don't remember if it was Emmy or Naz, but there's a reason Taylor Swift wins every award every time she has an album coming out. This is a similar situation. And that's okay. If the industry doesn't have its Taylor Swift, it can't have its small innovative, unique passion projects. One is necessary for the other to exist. Poop killer, flush or die. Okay, does that actually exist? I'm about to Google it. Oh my god, it does. Listen, hold on. I don't think I take enough drugs to play a game like that. What's up, Warren? How are you doing today? What are the odds of the Game Awards having more ads than last year? As close to 100% as can be, I think. Subsale. I mean, I guess it depends how we define an ad, right? Is a new trailer announcement an ad? I think it is, but... yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'll be watching the show probably, but... You know... I'll have the show open on the side while I just... play video games, I guess. I don't know. It starts after my stream, right? Hopefully. Game awards starting time. Yeah, starts after my show. Cool. Very happy about that. I'm sure Night Owls. It doesn't seem like it's something for me. But I hope at least one interesting game is shown, not holding my breath though. Maybe we'll get a new trailer for Felt That Boxing. I don't think so. I don't know. Honestly, I don't even know what... And here's the thing. I can't know what I would like. Because the thing I would like is something I don't know about. Something that's not a sequel. Something that's not already established. So obviously I can't know what I would like. Maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised. Maybe something's gonna, you know, catch my eye and I'll be like, oh, this looks kind of interesting. Who knows? We'll see. I'm sure we'll have time to talk about it on Sunday after the, you know, first stream back after the show. When's the next Mobius game? I don't know. I don't remember if they've said they were working on something or what. Oh, you know what I think? I think we'll get a trailer for the Quantic Dream Star Wars game that they've been working on for a while. I have a hunch that something's gonna come out about that. It's been a while. So Quasi. They're working on something, but it'll be a while. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We've only been talking about it for 15 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. I was somewhat curious about this whole statue in the desert thing because I was kind of foolishly hoping for something completely new and, you know. Turns out it's almost guaranteed, like almost 99% sure it's Divinity 3 because they found a trademark or whatever. So, yeah, unless that report was fake and we get a good surprise, it's not something I'm going to be interested in. So, Game Awards and the next PoE 2 start. Is the Druid coming out this season? Or no? It is. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still replaying the Diablo games. I don't think I want to get into PoE 2. I'll wait a couple seasons before getting him back in, I think. Anyway, how about we play some blueprints? What do you guys say? Bye, Brandon. What's up, Chipmunk? Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Aww. I was really hoping for more with our moon pendant. I mean, it's not bad, but it's, you know, not great. $32 fucking gold allowance. My god. Alright, let's see what we get out there. That's true, that's true. Now I have a shovel. I don't need to worry about that for a while. Oh! Damn, okay. Oh, man. The tomb is kind of interesting, too, in this case. It's like we could accumulate a shit ton of money and then found a laundry room, right? Alright, good luck, Chipmunk. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, going hardcore on the tomb and then trying to maybe find a laundry room and... I do like the root cellar, though, if we can combine it with a kennel. That'd be probably pretty good. Hmm. I don't know. Last stream was no huge revelation that I can think of, but we did find the chests all the way at the bottom of the reservoir and got some pretty good rewards for it. Okay, I did buy a lottery ticket, Nidals. I was true to my word, and I did buy a lottery ticket. I didn't win, but I got what they call a replay, which is one of my numbers was the replay number, which means I get a free entry with the same numbers on Friday, I think it is, or Saturday, I don't remember. So the next drawing, I'm still in it. So, you know, I could still win. I could still win. The first time I've been playing the lottery in probably my entire life, unless I played when I was a teenager once for, you know, as a thing with my friends or whatever, but I don't remember the last time I played the lottery. So, but I said I was going to because of the chest thing, so I did it. I did it. I was true to my word. What's up, Sokoman? Yeah, I don't know, the tomb or the root cellar. The root cellar seems like more of a you know, stable, consistent pick, especially since we already have a shovel. The tomb's a little bit more, let's get a lot of money and see what we can do with it. But here's the thing, though. Even if I find a laundry room, then what? Am I just using this run to set up a run tomorrow with a ton? I'm gonna go root cellar, whatever. I mean, I do need to pick the tomb again at one point to I do need to pick the tomb again and get a lighter to see if we can light some candles down there. But for some reason, I don't think that's gonna be today. Well, now it's definitely not gonna be today. The blessing gives us 5 extra coin every time we roll a dice, and every time you draft a shop room, we gain a dice. Which, you know, pretty good synergy with the tomb if we had gone for it, but I don't know. I was feeling the root cellar today. Oh, turnip. And a brick. Oh. Well, we got a key and a turnip for all our efforts. Beautiful. Love the music in there, no? What I want to do today, and I should always focus on that, is if I find new rooms to draft, I should draft them. I do want to make sure I drafted every room in the game so that I have most of the hints at my because I feel sort of like I'm in a situation right now where I'm like, I don't really know where to go. I mean, I need to keep opening Sanctum doors and then solving those puzzles. I think we need to get to the library and read the Realm and Rune book. I think that's gonna solve a lot of issue. From there, we'll be able... I think we should be able to solve some of the puzzles downstairs. I think that's one of my goals, eventually. I'm not sure if you're a mage. There's a few of them. Hold on. There's still number 8 we haven't even seen once. I've drafted all of these. I haven't solved the Chamber of Mirrors completely yet. I still need to unfreeze the freezer. That's something we need to do as well. This we've sold. We've done all of that. Apparently, there's a green room I haven't found yet. It's kind of interesting. There's still the wall in the greenhouse we haven't broken. I'm assuming it's gonna be just a lever, but who knows? Yeah, this all feels pretty much solved. The clock tower still has some mysteries I'm pretty sure we need to uncover. The mechanarium, I think there's more rooms than... I think there's some doors on the diagonals that lead to maybe secrets. So we need to... One of these days I'm gonna have to pick as many mechanical rooms as I can and then have a mechanarium. That's something I need to do. The schoolhouses, we still need to draft some of those classes, I think. My understanding is that it's gonna go up to 8. We're only on 6. The gallery, I haven't solved the gallery yet. If I find a gallery today, I'm gonna pick it. I want to see if it's always the same thing, or if it's like different paintings every time. Because the first time I opened the gallery, my brain didn't connect the dots. Maybe looking at it again today will feel different, or if it's different pictures, maybe it will, you know, connect with my brain in a different way, and then I can sort of understand what I'm supposed to do there. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. There's a few. The checklist is long. It's just I don't have like precise goal outside of opening the sanctum doors and solving that, which is a huge goal in itself. It's fine. I don't need anything else. But oh, and the Black Bridge stuff. There's still some stuff we clearly need to do in the Black Bridge with the microchips, and I'm sure there's more admin logins we haven't found and secrets in there. But I don't really have any hints. And one of these days, I don't know when, but we're gonna take a stream to go over all my notes again and like start cataloging and taking like written notes of stuff on the screenshots. Because I've taken a lot of screenshots, but it's kind of hard to search in it because I can't search the screenshots. So we're gonna go over everything. One of these streams, go over every detail of the notes and take like written notes next to it, like, you know, really catalog them so we have a good searchable database. So that's something I'm gonna do one of these days. We're gonna like, you know, because some of those screenshots I've taken like 2 months ago. I don't like remember what's in there. There could be solutions that I have screenshotted that I don't remember. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that one of these days. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Maybe one of these. Maybe next week at some point. I'm not sure. But it's gonna have to happen sooner than later. You know what? I'm gonna try the strategy of going forward first, and then try to chuck all the dead ends in the back. We'll see how it works. I like the hallway here. Straight up. Opens 2 sides. Let's go for it. I hate this. I already regret it. I already regret my decision to do that. I'll go gift shop for the dice. I'm gonna go the other way first. Yeah, no, this is terrible. I never want to do that again. It feels so bad. Today would be 23, right? What's 23 again? Hold on. clavis the key and the sail. Clavis the key is 1 key, or is it like 5? I don't remember. 3. It's 1 key. What the f... How are you today, DJ Muns? Do we get the library, maybe? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I already wanna... I'm gonna come back and start the sides. Fuck this. Yeah, I'll take a normal corridor. Take the edge. Take the corner first. Actually, let me draft the other side first. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, I think the kennel's pretty good here. Because now every time I dig a room, I unlock the door. Which is gonna help us save key. Hey, what's up, Vivi? How are you doing today? How is life treating you? Where do I go first? I think I'm gonna take right side first. Also, I want to see the doggos. Hey, little boy! Look at this nerd. So happy to see me. These are our friends: Old Shoe, Brick, Tin Can, Pebbles. That's Pebbles right there. I would recognize Pebbles everywhere. He's the friendliest one. That's Old Shoe. That's Tin Can. That's Pebbles too. Oh my god. Holy fuck. How many holes is that? That's 5 of them. What the fuck? Puppies, yeah. You can pet the puppies in this game. Tin Can and Pebbles too. Listen. I think Pebbles 2 is great, yeah. No, I mean, normally it's Brick, Night Owls, but the way we named them was their behavior, right? There was like the chill one, the sad one. Brick was the one sitting in a corner, not even looking at us. And Pebbles was the friendly one. But apparently they're, you know, the personalities are random, right? So there's 2 Pebbles today. It's fine. Like Old Shoe. Look at Old Shoe. He's so sad. And then Tin Can. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of which, time to dig. Turnip. Old Shoe. It's because of the things we find in the digging holes. When there's nothing. Well, in this case, we found something every time, but... Coin. Okay. Those are good holes. Well, yeah, see, Pebbles. Pebbles 3. Are you excited for Path of Exile season, the new season, Vivi? Are you gonna play a druid? These are my dogs, they're all named Pebbles, yeah. I love a good beagle though. Beagles are cute. Those are beagles, right? I think they are. Running errands, stocking up on supplies today? Hell yeah. Starts tomorrow or Friday? Friday, yeah. Prepping to lock in for 15 hours, days, all weekend. Hell yeah. I wish you the The greatest of successes. Oh! Okay. Not ideal because it sort of prevents us from getting to that corner, but I don't think there's any other, like, I don't think I can pass on that. It's been so long. I have to take it. Actual early code check. Yeah, it hasn't happened in a while. I have to take it, otherwise I can't complain about it anymore. Even though technically this would be a better pick, like positionally, you know, speaking, but this is worth so much more. Yeah, I'm taking it. Oh, code check. I haven't seen you in so long. I kind of forgot you existed. The emerald bracelet has been returned. Oh boy, here we go. Time to completely destroy this run. It's gonna be great. I mean, the pantry makes a lot of sense, again, positionally, but yeah, you know what? I'm going for it. I did like the idea of the bedroom, start racking up on those, but if I could get a boudoir even before the first bedroom, that'd be... Not the boudoir, the nursery. That'd be ideal. I think I'm gonna chuck the closet here. Ooh! Okay, this is shaping up to be a very, very interesting run. We're definitely not gonna run out of resources, I don't think, in this one. Now, whether or not it's gonna, you know, lead to something interesting, who knows, but it does feel like we're going places. I would love to put the library down. I do not like the orientation of that library, but I'll take it. Those dogs are spaniels. Okay. I would have assumed they were beagles. Do I not know what a beagle looks like? Hold on. Beagle. Spaniel. Oh, come on. They look more like beagles than spaniels. I actually think I'm right on this one. Maybe there's different types of spaniels. I don't know. Do I want to enter the library now is the question. Today's an order day, not a reading day, right? Yeah. No, you know what? I'm gonna go in the gift shop first. I think I need to... Methodical. Bagels! Yeah, they're bagels. What's up, Written Blue? How are you doing? I could go for a bagel right now, I think. Kind of hungry. I've never had a good bagel. I will say that though. And friends have told me I just haven't been to like a place where they have good ones. Which apparently like New York bagels are really good. But yeah, typically bagels, the ones I've had were just dry and you know, made me wish I had a donut instead. I don't know. Bagels are life. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I need to. I really need to try a good one day, and maybe I'll change my tune. I think that's the. Have you had a croissant donut? No, but I've had like some real authentic, like, butter croissant from France. Those are delicious. I haven't had a croissant donut though. No. What did you have on the bagel? I don't know. Cream cheese. There's a big difference between a good bagel and a bad bagel. Okay. Texture is unparalleled. What I like is a nice salty croissant with some like salted butter or something. That shit's delicious. Okay, I think I'm gonna go bedroom here. Because the problem with the den is, first, I don't need the gem anymore, and we already have a entrance to the side room. So I think bedroom there is perfect. Let's see. Those are free steps, so I'll get in. No digging spot. Okay. Good French butter, yeah. And here's the cool thing about Switzerland, where I live, is that we basically have the exact same things as they do in France. Like, you can find a nice, like, butter croissant the same way they're made in France. And our, like, milk products are even better. Because, milk from the Alps and all that. So, like, you can find some really good butter and cheeses and all that around here. Delicious. Same with Belgium. I don't know. I don't particularly like Belgian, like, cheese, for instance. But your chocolate is good. I'll give you that. Ooh, okay. The dining room here is actually really good. It's gonna be hard to come back all the way to get the steps, though we might have to backtrack through the foundation. I just really like the positioning of it. The chapel would give us the same positioning, but I don't really want to spend coin if I can avoid it. So if I were to do it... No, you know what? The dining room. Let's be methodical for this one. We're not gonna run out of steps, I don't think. Wait, did I not? Oh, I haven't reached rank 5 yet. Okay, let's chuck a little dead end down there. Okay, I could put the commissary down and just buy it out, and then we're good, right? I could redraw. I could put the parlor down and get some gems that I don't really need. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go commissary and get, like, buy everything out. Why not? Ooh! Holy shit! Okay, hold on. Running shoes, yes. Sleeping mask, yes. Sledgehammer, yes. Magnifying glass, yes. And we even saved 4 coins because of the coupon. Beautiful. Yeah, this is legit maybe the best commissary I've ever seen. And those were exactly the things we needed, by the way. Because now we can open chests. I don't think I had exactly the same, no. I don't think so. A similar one maybe, but exactly the same? I'm not sure. Maybe. This also gave us a lot of more freedom with the steps. We're not gonna run out of steps with this. And an extra key. Beautiful. Okay, we're this is setting up to be a really smooth run in terms of drafting. All right, let's see. Dum, dum, dum. That's too early. Let's just put the chapel down here and take the monetary hit. I mean, I guess I could. It opens up rank 5. Gets us close to the foundation. I don't want to use my redraws now if I can avoid it. Although I will get more by... Yeah, I do like the position of the chapel. If I could... And I mean, eventually I'm gonna get... What do I get this run? Do I get the armory again? Is any of the items in the armory gonna be useful? I don't think so. If I had the tomb, I would want to get the armory because I would get the torch. And then I could try the lighter thing in the tomb. There's something I need to remember that I can do. In this case, I think I'm gonna go for the bishop. Which means I'm gonna get money out of the chapel. Yeah, okay, so let's do that. Let's go back to the entrance, start working library side. Yeah, night owls. It seems to work fine for us so far. Also, okay. I feel like the running shoes make me run faster. Maybe not. Oh, I think... Okay, I think I just noticed something I never noticed about the game. Which is you are going faster in rooms you haven't explored yet. You have explored yet. I don't know if that's true or not, but... Or maybe when the shoes trigger, you go faster. Because the shoes triggered there, and I was thinking I was going really fast in that room. Interesting. Anyway. Let's see. Okay, hold on. I need to consult my notes because I'm not sure of which books I need to order next. I think we're done with the strategies, right? Those drafting strategies, volume 5. Yeah. That was volume 4. Yeah, okay. So we're done with the drafting strategies. I think the ones we need to order is the History of Orindia. The first edition. The Realm and Rune, and a new clue. I think those 3 are the ones we need to order still. So we have ordered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books. So there's 4 books we haven't... Wait, what? Oh, the fixed stars. We didn't take notes because it's the same as the one in the... As far as I can tell, it was exactly the same as the one in the observatory. Which, to be fair, I should have screenshotted to make sure. Yeah, that's the one. Wait, hold on. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sightseer's Guide to Reddington. That one we've had. Swimbird. That one we've had. History of Orindia. That's the censored one we've had. Curse of the Black Bridge. That's the long one. The Pump System User Manual. Did we not order that one, or did I just not screenshot it? We might have not ordered that one. Man. Fuck, I don't remember. It's definitely the one that's missing in our screenshots, though. So now the big question is, do I take the risk of getting something I've already had and I just forgot to screenshot? I mean, I've already solved the fucking pump room. Like, I don't think it's gonna teach me anything new. God, I can't remember. Was it on that day where we had 2 libraries? So I kind of dismissed it, maybe? What did you have for dinner 4 days ago? Today is Wednesday, right? So 4 days ago was Saturday. I don't. This is annoying. I don't know what to do. It's gonna mess with my brain. You know that this one's not been cataloged, but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure we have ordered it, and I just didn't take a screenshot because there was nothing of value in it. Get my notes again. Hold on. Where's the pump room? Pump room. Wait, I don't even have notes to the pump room. The fuck? Crazy. I think I'm gonna have to go for it, guys. I think I'm gonna have to go for this one just to clear it out of my mind and make sure that we've looked at everything, and then we'll get the ones that we're really interested in, right? I can't for the life of me remember if we actually ordered that one. I don't think it's going to teach me anything, but I also think it could be one of those things where there's something to observe, or maybe a hidden function of the pump room that will be explained. Yeah, for some reason, Colette uses her own emote instead of mine, which extremely rude, but you know. Thank you, $10 for gifting a subscription to Colette, who can now enjoy the show ad-free. Thank you. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for it because it's gonna annoy me otherwise. I would rather have the peace of mind to know that we've really made sure everything was checked before we move on. This is gonna be so disappointing when I noticed that it was we already looked at the book and I just forgot about it. I'm gonna be so mad at myself. But hey, that's gonna be my punishment for not taking better notes. And now I have to wait for the History of Orindia first edition, which is going to be the next one we're going to pick, I think. And then the Realm and Rune, and then a new clue. I think a new clue is going to be the last one. Yeah. I don't think we need to go up there today. Let's see. Okay, I said I was gonna take the library, the gallery, but not here because obviously it closes up the thing. I think here we just take the cloister, although admittedly the cloister could be more useful later. So maybe I re-roll here in this case, just for the sake of saving those rooms for a better opportunity, right? It's not just about the fact that it's free or whatever. It's just like we need a better opportunity for these. I'm just gonna re-roll, yeah. Man, okay, listen. If there's a fucking diggable hole in this, this is nuts. With the kennel. It's also a bit of a waste to put the Great Hole here, but it's so rare, I don't think we're gonna draw it later anyway. Yeah, you know what? I'll draft it. A diggable spot would have been so nice. Okay, there's an item behind that door. That much I can say. I'll take that. If we can get to room 46 again, that'd be nice. Also just for the allowance, right? Oh. There's an item behind that door. Oh! Paid for itself. Hell yeah. Hmm. I mean, I'm trying to find... Do I spend a maximum of 2 keys? Maybe. Let's see. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. I was lucky. I guess the den. Open up space. I don't think we need to open anything else here. It's gonna be like... There's gonna be 2 dead ends. Most likely gonna be this one and one of these 2. We already found the lever. One of them leads to a closed door. Yeah, one of them leads to a closed door and the other one to a dead end, I think. So we don't need to open anything else. We're good. Oh. Coin, okay. Let's see what we can get on this side. The keys is gonna become a problem. Oh, that kind of sucks. Okay, there is an argument to go for the storeroom here, because if we get to the foundation, then that room up there is accessible anyway. The bedroom's not a bad pick. Putting bedrooms down to make more use of the servant's spare room. It's a lot of keys eventually. Yeah, you know what? Bedroom down here. And we get a free gem. That's good. So bro, how are you doing today? Strange Pie, I don't know if I said hi, but welcome in. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Wednesday? Thank you for being around and hanging out for another Blueprints show. You guys are enjoying it. Let's see. Ooh, passageway here is really good. Especially getting them for free. Alright, sounds good. Night Owls, have fun. West Wing Hole, of course. Alright, Legger. Enjoy. Okay, that was an old tin can, but it opened the locked doors, so that's good. Started watching Disco Elysium. Nice, nice. That was a good video game. That one. Ooh, okay. Hold on. I am not upset about the greenhouse here. Yeah, I'm actually going for it. Which means now we have another plan, which could be to find the, well, to craft the enhanced sledgehammer to break this. Yeah, no, this is great. We get a bunch of gems. Be the change you want to see, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are Blueprints content creators out there doing interesting things, but obviously I have no clue because I'm staying as far away as I can at this point. I don't want to see anything. Good old stable ladder. Love those. Oh! I always forget this is an item. And now I know I can refill those at faucets, which I'm guessing in the kitchen maybe or something. Okay, I will say though, gems is not what I'm concerned about. We need keys. Keys is what we really need for this run to be guaranteed, sort of. If we find a laundry room and I just get a bunch of keys, we'll be more than fine. Okay. Probably gonna get a green room out of this. Like a patio or something. A veranda, yeah. Sure, why not? We got the lunchbox steps, and we open the door. Beautiful. Ooh, okay, that's really neat. That's really neat. We're gonna save on a lot of keys with that. Ah. I don't hate the idea of the boudoir here. The garage would be nice for the keys, obviously. What's up, Mancini? What's up, Edsta? Not necessarily working on anything special, Mancini. We have a good run going. We have the emerald bracelets, so it's pretty smooth so far. I'm trying to find draft rooms that I haven't drafted. I'm trying to maybe solve the gallery if we can find it. Just, you know, trying to find more hints and solving more little things. Yeah, nothing too major. Nothing really specific right now. We're just building a house and, you know, we'll see what... We'll see what the run gives us. I had to order the pump manual because I'm not sure if I ever ordered it and if I just forgot to screenshot it. So I had to put my mind at ease and I ordered it again. And once we've done that, once we're done with that, we only have 3 more books to order, which are all the interesting books that I want to see, which is the first edition history, the Realm and Rune, and the new clue. I'm looking forward to those eventually. But I had to put my mind at ease because I don't remember if we've ever ordered the pump manual, so... If we did, I definitely did not screenshot it, so... Yeah. And I kind of need the keys, but the boudoir is so tempting. The boudoir is so tempting. I'll get the keys, I think. I mean, I can always get the boudoir later, right? There is an investment part of the boudoir, which is that when we finally put the servants' spare quarters down, we're gonna get a lot of fucking keys. But the garage provides. Let's go for it. There might even be an item or something in here. No items. Well, that's okay. Three dig spots though. That's pretty cool. And if we ever find a breaker box, that's a way in or out. Take those. In plastic watering can. Sure. Give me a gem. So wait, if I go back to the greenhouse, do I get a gem for it? Yes. That's funny. Alright, now we need to find a faucet so I can refill it. I mean, I still have one, but... Wait, was there a faucet in the garage? I don't think so. I'll pay one step to check. Ah, shit, I was in. Fuck! I wasted a couple steps. Oh well. It's alright, we have plenty of steps. Ooh, okay. The aquarium gives us a lot of synergy there. I hate that it sort of closes up. The archive would be better. But I don't like the idea of not seeing the floor plans. I'm gonna go aquarium. How are you, Shepherd? Nice. Bunch of items. Love it. This is a happy looking fish. Look at how happy this fish looks. I don't know. Something about his face. Like he looks very happy. Those are supposed to be the archives, I think. That's the laundry room. That's one of the hallways. That's the patio. Finished Kazan today? Nice. How did you enjoy that game? Enough to finish it, clearly. That would be a dead end in this case. I think I have to go secret passage. What? Secret passage into what? Into green? Possibly getting the cloister or the courtyard? Which would lead us to the foundation. I really need to do a mechanarium build one of these days just to see how many doors we can open in there. Yeah, I'm going secret passage into... orange. Frankly, I think secret passage into orange is really strong. Okay. Wasn't able to pick this one. I mean, the foyer would be really nice, but... Oh, come on. The orientation of the courtyard sucks so bad here. I really needed it to go north. Do I go passageway again just to guarantee the foundation? Kind of have to. Also allows me to bypass the chapel, which is nice. Unless I go courtyard and then I re-roll hoping to find the foundation. Right? Just a little risky, I think. Because I don't have the key card in case we get stuck. Yeah, I think we can keep the courtyard for later. So let's go passageway. It's free. Just guaranteeing the foundations. Probably I. Oh shit. Security door. I do not have a way to solve that yet. Something we need to figure out. Actually, maybe there's a way. I don't think I'm a fan of the idea of spreading everything. I'm gonna go for the solarium. And hope I can find a key card eventually or a breaker box. Coin purse. Not terrible. How many rooms have you found so far? That's a vague question, but I would rather not get a more precise one. If you mean like the found floor plans, I found 5. Still haven't drafted the lost and found ever. Something I need to do at some point, but always feels so risky. Let's see. Let's go west side first. We don't really have a choice. Come on. Wait, I dug holes in this room. Why didn't it... Shouldn't it have opened the fucking door? Why did the kennel not work? Maybe it doesn't apply to the foundation? For whatever reason? Huh. Yeah, that's strange. The kennel didn't activate in the foundation. Interesting. Oh, man. The attic is really cool here. But if I don't find a keycard, that's just the end of the run. So I can't risk it, unfortunately. So either I redraw. Or I go servant's quarter, which gives me 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 keys? 5 keys maybe? No, 4 keys. It's not a lot. 3, 4. Yeah, rhetorical questions are a little bit of a trap here. But once you get that everything I ask is always rhetorical, it gets easier. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. I go on one end to try and grab my bottle of water. My bottle of water falls to the ground, sideways. So I put my controller on my thigh to be able to go down deeper, which makes my controller fall to the ground. Today is a bad day, I can tell. At least it didn't press a button for me. That's true. That's true. Could have been worse. Do you guys also have those days where it feels like everything you're doing, you just sort of you fail? Like every time you try to do something, it just... You know, you drop things, you just... Most days, no. Well, that's what today feels like for me so far. Crossing my fingers that the day, you know, goes better. But... Gravity is just higher on some days, yeah. Do I want to risk... I mean, based on the day I'm having, I'm not going to risk the attic. Because I have a feeling there's no way I'm getting the key card. And then what? And then we're just stuck. Do I go servant's quarter? 1, 2, 4. It's gonna give me 4. 4 keys. 4 keys, not a lot, but it's something. You know? There's not that many, you know, there's not gonna be that many keys to use anymore. I'm just thinking of something like the locker room, maybe. The locker rooms there could be interesting. Goose. Honestly, we should be able to do that. I think those days, we should be able to write off those days. That's my opinion. Do I redraw here? I'm gonna redraw. Oh, I was just about to say, I would go for a cloister here. I was literally about to... I should have said it out loud. It would have looked like one of those moments where I'm just calling for the play. Yeah, I don't hate the cloister here. It's not maximal, you know, value, but it's pretty good value. It's good enough that I'm going for it. Though I'm noticing now there's a security door here, so I really need to find a solution for those security doors. Wait! Oh my god, the fucking kennel works? With the security doors? Oh, that makes me even so much more mad that it didn't work in the foundation. That should not be a problem. This should be open right now. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Okay, so the parlor here is not... Because we're not running out. If I had the study, it would be a different situation. Because I would need the gems. In my current setup, I don't need the gems. I don't know what to do with them. But do I value getting an opening? I think I do. I kind of think I do. Although, what if I get the courtyard out of the cloister? Then the servant's quarter is probably the ideal pick here. What's my other room? The cellar. My problem is, it always feels like those rooms are a waste, like it doesn't do anything. If I go up the cloister and it only leads to the right, I'm gonna be very annoyed. So I think I need to take the parlor just for that. Yeah. Maybe we'll find a laundry room and then suddenly we can make something happen with the gems and everything. See. The gems are in a box with a statement. The white box does not have a statement. Ooh. This one's automatically wrong, so this one contains the gems. Now, which one's smarter here? This one first, I think. Ooh. I am not mad about the courtyard here. Doors just got unlocked. Beautiful. It's interesting how it's been a few runs. Like, typically, most of the runs I've had up until like day 20 or something, I would always get security super early. And it's been a few runs now. I haven't found security early anymore. It's interesting how streaky this feels sometimes. Oh, 3 keys? Holy shit, that's a good box right there. Oh my god. Okay, we're probably gonna have a green room there. Patio, maybe? Yep, there it is. It's not oriented in the correct way, though. Man, I don't want to go mail room. God, this sucks. don't know what to do. I'm not sure it's worth re-rolling. Is the problem? Maybe it is. The problem is, what am I looking for? A door that opens upward, maybe? Okay, hold on. The problem with this is I don't have the security access yet, which means disabling the security doors is not going to help me much. Do I get the boudoir for extra rerolls and potentially more keys? Doesn't really do anything for me. Do I just get a bunch of money and then we do something with it? I don't know what to do with the money. If I don't find a laundry room, it's not going to do anything for me. And even then what? What if I go money and then I find the showroom? Would I get the Ornate Compass and check that in instead of the bracelet? I still think the bracelet and the study is the most busted setup in the game, though. This could enable the gymnasium, and this would enable the dark room. If I find a key for the vault, I'm gonna regret not putting him down. Though I can always find it later, I think. The vault seems to pop up quite a bit on the last row. I don't know. The rerolls would be nice. I'm going utility. And now we have access to the outside with the garage, which again, I don't think is much of... It's not much use, but I'm not gonna turn off the keycard entry system until I find security. Because I don't know if I turn it off, if the kennel's still gonna interact with those doors, if I just disable them. I'm gonna have to... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. What do I do here? I'm still the same problem, right? I don't have access to the Bride of the Foundation, so I have to take the servants... Unless I bank on one of these items being the keycard, which is quite a bit. Yeah, I just have to go for this, unfortunately. I'm regretting not getting my rerolls now. I should have taken the reroll. Yeah, this is a little awkward. Really need that next room to be good. Okay, hold on. If I go to the lab, I can connect with the security terminal, which allows me to disable the security room, which I'm pretty sure solves the run for us. So I think I have to go lab, and plus an experiment. Why not, right? I think an experiment's not a bad idea here. And none of those rooms open more doors anyway. So yeah, the lab here is just better. Let's go for it. Alright, but before I go in there... No, actually, first we go in there. Okay, excellent. Ooh, okay. We found the broken lever. That opens up potentially getting the improved sledgehammer if we find a battery. And if not, we can always use it in the greenhouse to open the other door, which then gives us a passage to the west side there. Okay, hold on. This run might not go in a lot of like super interesting places, but we're definitely getting an extra allowance today, I'm pretty sure. I mean, hopefully. And who knows? Who knows what can happen in a few more rooms? Like, I feel like every time where I get to this point and nothing special has happened, I always say the same thing. I'm always like, yeah, you know what, this run might not go, you know, anywhere, and then suddenly something happens. So we'll see. Special orders. I'm still gonna order sledgehammer again until I can open the greenhouse wall. Always gonna go sledgehammer. Also the chest room wall. I need to check that too with the sledgehammer. Okay, let's connect to security. Yes. I missed a key somewhere. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I missed a key somewhere. Where did... Maybe in the Great Hall? Maybe one of the doors had a key in it, but it was too far away, so I couldn't sense it with the detector. Or it was in one of the very early rooms and I just missed it. Security level high. Offline mode unlocked. Oh, and let's set up an experiment. None of that is really interesting. I guess... Each time you eat an apple, add a small chest to the entrance. My thought process being, maybe I find a locker room and we get a whole bunch of apples in there like we did one time, and then we get a lot of chests, which is not going to do anything for us anyway, most likely. Like, none of this is of any value. I'm not going to draft a lot of shop rooms, I don't think, anymore. Okay, this says if you draw a drawing room floor plan. So drawing is not, you know, it's not like drafting. This could trigger quite often, maybe. I don't know. I don't care about any of this. I don't have any... I don't have many red rooms, so that's not gonna amount to much. That would be a nerf. And I don't care about small chests. In the video game. know how often that happens. Can't tell. You know, I'm gonna bank on the fucking locker room strategy. We'll see if it works. None of this is really useful. We're gonna see if I can make a locker room magic happen again. Oh, I didn't disable it. My bad. Right. There you go. Alright, so now do I go for this one first or the side first? Nope. Because that might become relevant in another run. I think I'm gonna go for the foundation first. Oh, come on. Now I wish I had picked the other fucking option. Oh, man. We would have one small chest at this point. Do I go for the maid's chamber? I never picked the maid's chamber. I still don't feel like picking it, but... You are less likely to find items laying around in the house. Do I care at this point of the run? Is it still a... Yeah, because I kind of still want to find the fucking battery and then the workshop. Yeah, I'm going drawing room. Gives us a free reroll out of this. Might try to look for something specific. Shit. Oh man, do I risk it? No, it's way too risky, isn't it? I hate this because I'm gonna have to pick that fucking room one day. Because there might be lore or something. But I don't want to risk losing the bracelet. That would be insane. What I need is to find the lost and found at the very beginning of a run, when I still do not have any items. And like chuck it in a corner somewhere where I don't ever go again after this. That's what I need. Yeah, Macaron, we found it super early today. You can see the code check all the way at the beginning. Yeah. It's a Baloche. I guess I redraw? I turned off the gymnasium, so I'm not too mad about that. The nursery, I think, is a little late. Although, we would have gotten another small chest. I'm starting to get upset with the small chest situation. I would have 2 small chests by now. Do I go for this and find the maybe potentially secret garden key? Or do I open more space? I think I open more space, right? Makes more sense. At this point, it's all about the space. This actually enables a dead end, if you want to put a dead end here. That would not be great. It's a bunch of keys. Could be a key card, which I don't need anymore. Never mind. Yeah, let's go for a bunch of keys. And again, with a little bit of luck, we find the... Oh, right. I forgot about that. What do we want here? I haven't tried the rook. Just doesn't seem that valuable. Maybe I go for the bishop, get some money, maybe find a... I mean, we could find a freezer and then and a laundry room, and then we do a play for tomorrow, for the next run, right? I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and hope we find maybe like a... Hope we find a showroom. This is such a messy fucking run. I don't know, it's like it's not really going anywhere. Only 8 rooms still to open. Should I go out now? Get the money at the chapel so we don't have to... Because if I go get the money at the chapel, we also get the dining room steps. So then we don't... Or if I find a laundry room, do I need to... I am not sure what the optimal strategy here is. Okay, hold on. Running shoes, my beloved. Working in my favor right there. Oh, that's actually cool. Look at the veranda being right next to the exit. That's actually really neat. It looks awesome. Hold on. I wish we would get the music again. Look at how cool this looks. That's really neat. Being able to like sort of see the veranda from the outside. That's just lovely. Oh, and the greenhouse! Oh my god, look at how cool this is! Oh, that scared me. How weird, how wild would it have been if... Oh my god. What if there are some rooms, if you draft them on the side where the garage is, you get to see something unique? Like, what if you draft the secret garden here? Like, how would it show? I wonder if those are doors that lead to the kennel, you know, like for the little dogs. Yeah, I'm really wondering, like, maybe there's some rooms I need to draft on the side where I can access through the garage. I never thought about that until just now. But now I'm like... Oh, also, I'm actually activating... I just noticed I'm activating those rooms. Every time I go in and out, it counts steps. Because it considers that I'm entering that space. That's actually crazy. I just realized I lost a bunch of steps by doing that. Huh. That's funny. I mean, I have enough steps, fortunately, but... Gotta be careful with that. Yeah, no, now I'm like... I need to think about the rooms I draft on the side where I would open the garage. Like, there could be some potential really interesting stuff there. Like, I'm thinking Secret Garden's one of them that I need to try and get. But, yeah, interesting. I mean, if I was the dev, I would definitely hide something there, for sure. Big Hunga Bunga. Is that an answer to the small chests in the end? Oh, whoa, bug! Oh my god, glitch! Holy fuck, what's happening? Uh-oh. I glitched the game somehow. Big Hunga Bunga, welcome in. Thank you for the Prime Gaming subscription. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, that's wild. I actually broke the game. It's funny because you can see what it renders or not. It keeps the doors rendered. Funny. Oh! It's back, guys. It's back. That was funny, though. But yeah, thank you, Big Hunga Bunga. Appreciate the Prime. Alright, let's... Let's go... Do I check back the bracelet? Probably not. Not right now. It's too early. We might need those gems. Extra few steps. Get a whole bunch of steps. Ooh, some fish today, huh? Hey, I have an aquarium. We're getting a whole bunch of steps. 30. 30 steps. Let's go. And now we get a bunch of coins. Hell yeah. Oh, that's where the key is. The one key that... The lucky rabbit's foot and a coin purse. Oh yeah, I still need to do... I already took note of that, right? The butt plug in the purse leads to something. Hold on. Yeah. I still need to try that though. I haven't found the workshop in a while. So, yeah. But yeah, that's probably where the key was. The one key. Yep, there it is. That explains that. Wonderful. Okay, now, what I would really like to get now is a... All chests matter, of course. I would like a laundry room and maybe a freezer. That's my current plan, is setting up for the laundry room and the freezer. But I would be okay with the game, you know, giving me something completely unexpected. That'd be good too. We need to go downstairs. I need to check something with the chests. Do I go now? I think I do. Let's get that out of the way. And then we can focus on the inside of the house. There are a couple more chests down there that I haven't opened. I would like to open them just to be sure. I am not taking any chances here. I want all of this to be open just to make sure there's nothing I missed. Even though I'm pretty sure I don't have anything else to open. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that costs us 5 keys. I think that's fine. Nope, not one. This box contained a sanctum key. That is true. What was the other one we opened? With the allowance? Was it this one? Yeah, that was this one. Nice. I did, JR. I didn't win, but I won what they call a replay, which is the next lottery ticket. I am entered in the next drawing with the same numbers for free. So I didn't win, but I didn't lose yet. We might yet be lucky. Okay. Well, okay, we've officially opened every chest down there, and I managed to somehow open the only 2 that contained something literally on the first try. This is now confirmed. It was everything but confirmed based on chat reactions, but this is actually fucking insane. What are the what are the odds? Seriously. Can anyone do the math there of the odds of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting 22 chests. I'm counting 22 chests, and I've opened the only 2 that contain something literally on the first try. The first 2 opens. These odds have to be like microscopic. 22 chests. 1 in 231? Huh. That's actually higher than I thought. That's better than the odds of winning the lottery. For sure. For sure. Is it really 1 in 231? Hmm. Oh yeah, because it's 1 in 22 and then 1 in 21, right? Yeah, 22 chests. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. 1 in 230. Hey, I mean, listen, it's not incredible. It's not like lottery winning odds, right? Or lightning striking or whatever. But it's pretty small. Although that means that for every 231 person that found this place by playing the game, one did the same thing as I did. So it's not that completely, you know, it has to have happened to another streamer, for instance. Because more than 200 streamers have played this, I'm fairly certain. So I'm probably not the only streamer to whom it happened. I think that's the correct grammar there. There's 2 in the first place. Oh, right, yeah, the first could be 2 in 22, right? Yeah. That assumes each box is equally likely, which is probably not the case. That is true. I think, you know, the bias of picking the one that's hidden there behind because it's the most hidden one probably influences a little bit the choice, maybe. That was my thought process, at least. Like, that's the most hidden chest. I'm gonna pick that one first. But yeah, I don't know. But, I mean, you know. It was still a very funny moment. One that I will remember. Chest number 2 was pure luck. I don't think I had any thought process. Maybe I picked a black one first, I'll pick a white one second. I just, but yeah, it was mostly random. It's okay, DJ. I'll still win the lottery on Saturday, I think it is. I believe. Okay, technically our last door. Oh, son of a bitch. Well, we kind of have to take the archives now. Unless, hold on, do I... Hmm. Do I need steps? Because we go down to 41 steps, right? I only need enough steps to go back to the code check. That's all I need, right? Roughly like 20 steps to walk around that upper area, and then we have the shoes. Six, 10 steps to go back to the code check. Worst case scenario, I think. I think I can afford to lose half my steps here, actually. I don't think I'm gonna need to backtrack anymore. Unless we find a way to build the hammer, in which case I need to go to the greenhouse, in which case it's gonna suck. But the archives just suck so much. I hate the fucking archives every time. I love the archives as a room. I hate the archives as a consequence. I'm going with the weight room. Unexpectedly, I'm going for the weight room. Also, I haven't opened the weight room in a while, and they say the weight room as a hidden lever. I'm pretty sure we found a memo or something that said the weight room had a hidden lever. Like, I'm really curious about that. Is this wall breakable, maybe? Yeah, this wall might be breakable. It seems, yeah, look at that. This one's clean. This one's all crumbly. I think this wall's breakable too, which leads to a lever. Hmm. Okay. Going here first? Oh my god, dude. I'm not risking it. The locksmith gives us a reroll. I think I value at this point. Yeah. I don't care about the keys so much. I would like a reroll though. Special key? Hey, prism key. To unlock a door with the prism key, a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop will draw floor plans of that same color. Okay. Okay, now we need to get a good room out of this one. The dark room's actually not bad here because we can disable it. And it gives us access to both sides. It's gonna cost a few steps, but I think that's okay. So I go in, then I immediately go out, and I go turn that thing back on. The step count's getting low though. I need to be careful. Because I do want to be able to check my bracelet again. I really do want to be able to check my bracelet again. Okay. What do I want in here? The battery? I get a key. Not great. Really hoping for a battery, maybe. Okay, do I want a red room out of this? I don't think so, right? Oh! Oh! Hold on, hold on! Hold on, hold on. Oh wait, I never opened the other side of the antechamber, have I? I didn't think about that. We only opened the right side. This is my last room, technically. For some reason, I had in my mind that we could go through the antechamber to the west side, but we haven't opened the door. I don't remember which side the greenhouse opens. I think it's the south side. So we're screwed. Unless I redraw for something else. Now I get the study. Fuck you, game. Conservatory, I guess. Also, how many drawing room did I draft since I went against that experiment? We would have had so many chests. I would be drowning in small chests right now. Yeah, see, that door is fucking closed. And I don't think the greenhouse leads there. God damn it. Okay, this made everything so much better. Oh my god, this run suddenly is the best run I've ever had. And I think in combination with that, I don't mind the cloister being more frequent. Maybe not too frequent, because getting it too early would be an annoyance with the cost, but making it a little more frequent, considering we can get the code check pretty easily, sounds pretty good. Oh, and we get some steps to make sure we can get to the code check. That's great. Great, 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 great. Okay, so now I want to go check. Hold on, let me just double check that I did the thing correctly. Commonplace, yeah. Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah, I mean, save for a miracle, where this is kind of it, I think. More allowance, always happy to get that. We haven't. Oh fuck! When I was downstairs. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I don't think there was any reason to get there, unless I wanted to check the crown for some reason instead of the bracelet, but. Would I have wanted to check the crown instead of the bracelet? I don't think so. Yeah, in this case, it's not just that. It's just that I wanted to look for the freezer, maybe, and do some laundry stuff, right? I would have picked the laundry there and then tried to get a freezer for tomorrow. But yeah. Fortunately, we're not that lucky. I mean, I might have enough steps to... Hold on. Let's see. Let's go check the bracelet first. And then see if we can make it to room 46. I am so annoyed that I once again failed to get the fucking hammer, the improved hammer. Every fucking time, man. Hey, little doggy. Yeah, you're a good boy. Hello, I would like to check my fucking emerald bracelet, please. Thank you. Because I have so many things I need to check with that improved sledgehammer. The greenhouse, the weight room, which both of those I'm expecting them to be levers. And then the chess room. I'm really curious what the chess room broken wall leads to. Like early on in the run, I would get that improved sledgehammer so often. Early in the game. And now I'm kind of failing to get it every time. The workshop is being difficult. It's not showing up as often. What an uneventful run this was. It's weird because I almost feel a responsibility now for each run to have something unique and special, because so many of them were, you know, crazy and you know. And so when we have a run like that, I'm like, oh man, I'm just disappointing everyone. Which I know is not my fault. I mean, it's the RNG to a certain extent, right? To a degree. I mean, obviously some of my decisions maybe are a little too safe, which leads to... But at the same time, my strategy is what led to some of those runs becoming crazy, so... I don't know. I don't know if I should be less safe sometimes. But I guess that's part of the beauty. It's not knowing, right? If we could predict exactly what was going to happen every time, it would lose a bit of its luster. Oh, I'm hearing it in inverted again. Oh, don't stop. Aw. I was hearing the inverted loop again. Anyway, I want to go check. No, I still have no clue what the code for that fucking locker up there would be. Locker, that lock, padlock. I almost haven't spent a single step. It's crazy. I'm back inside the house with pretty much as many steps as I had. The shoes are OP. Sneakers, OP. Was there any painting in this one? No, there is no painting in this one. Okay. This one's wheat and heat. I feel like I'm missing something in this room. I don't know why. This picture in particular, there's something weird. I feel like there's a hint somewhere and I'm missing it. I don't know why. I don't know why this picture in particular feels so weird and eerie. This looks like the conservatory? Yeah, it definitely is the conservatory. Actually, right there. Hmm. Here we are again. Room 46. First time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain 1 gem and redraw floor plans. I mean, honestly, it's a pretty damn good... It probably would be pretty great as a code check item. Being able to get rid of red rooms and redrawing at the same time and getting a gem for it. I can't replace the... I just can't stop thinking about the value of the code check combined with the study. It is absolutely nuts. And there's no world in which I would want anything else than that. God, this track. It's so good. Oh. I just noticed those symbols on there. Okay, I have a prediction. I think when I solve maybe this thing or something, it's gonna activate all those things somehow. And it's gonna open a secret passage down there. I don't know why this looks like a secret passage. More than an actual, like, chimney thing. Five, six, seven. Yeah, indeed. I can hear the beat on this tone there. It's funny how it all connects, like the soundtracks. 8 realms in 8 months. I wonder if the 8 realms in 8 months is something that someone tried to... Maybe that helps us with the order. Does it have maybe to do with... It could be the passports or the letters? No, not the letters. So I was thinking about the letters numbers, right? But, okay, what about the passports? Did she maybe escape and is gonna go through 8 different realms in 8 months for whatever she's doing? I don't know. Right, this could be like, it could be an order to those things, right? Fenaries. Fenaries. Both are Fenaries though. In Eclipse Bowl 1950. Have I tried 1952 as a code for one of the safes? In Eclipse Bowl 1950. I love seeing my first thought about, you know, how far I was from like understanding those things at first. I was trying to like think about the order of the, you know, the letters based on the order in which we would drive the rooms each day and all that. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. That has to be a random bunch of numbers. Although I really don't believe... There's no way this game just has a random bunch of numbers, right? I don't know. It could. August 31st, lock it all down, lock it all down. Makes me want to try August 31st as a code. Even though I think it refers to, pretty sure it refers to the fact that the investigation's ongoing, so they're trying to hide, like, evidence or something. I don't know. I need to get the constellation numbers going up because 50 says new constellation spotted. That's super interesting. Could be something completely, you know, we don't have any idea what it could be. It could be something really meaningful or important. Yeah, I need to go over my notes one of these days. There's so much in here that it's been so long I don't remember what it says. Like some of the letters and all that. Wait! I just thought about something. Those are just letters, except the last one that has a number in there. And I was always, if you remember, I was saying, what if this is a red herring? But if it's not, obviously it's gonna be the number. It's so out of logic, right? Like it's suddenly there's a random number there. It has to be the number. What if that lock is a date too? Because the lock on the garden was also a date. It was the date they engraved on the tree, right? So what if this is like, I don't know, like Jan 8 or, you know, Feb 8? That limits the amount of options by a lot. I can actually solve that now. Hold on. Do I have enough steps to go back there? Maybe? Oh my god, it's gonna be short. Oh shit. Please, shoes, save me. Oh my god. Come on, dude. I'm gonna be one short. I can feel it. Come on, shoes. Come on, shoes. Come on, shoes. Yes! That's one. Come on. Come on, shoes! Yes! Okay, now I need to know which... Oh my god, I never remember. I think I need to go to the other side first. I never remember how many times I need to turn that fucking shit thing. That the technical term? Yes. I think it's twice. Because the problem is I don't have the steps to guess. Or try again, I don't think. I think it's twice. Okay, dude, if I get stuck and the thing's not gonna be turned the right way... No, it can't be twice. I think that's it. No, 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 that's not it. Wait. Fuck! Why have I never taken notes of this? Okay, at least it seems like the shoes... It seems like it's not activating. But it's at least one more. Yeah, it's one more. But it's 4 times. 4 flips from the base position. By the base position, I mean the one that gets us to the sanctum. Okay, I need to take a note. I need to take a note of that to never forget. 4 steps. 4... Hold on. 4 flips from sanctum position. Get the luck. Watch me find the answer now and never have to go there again. Did I turn it now? Oh man, now I don't remember if I turned it. I think I did. My brain is all over the place. I was already saying goodbye to this run and then suddenly... Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Hold on. Hold on. I don't think any of those is a month. January, February. September, maybe? Wait, is it September? Yeah, it's with the P, not Seb. Oh, let's go! Oh my god! Holy fuck, dude. It's so logical now that I think about it. Of course it's a fucking date with the 8 being the... Oh my god, dude. The answer was mate. Yeah, I guess so. In a weird way. What happened on May 8th? I don't think I have any Okay, hold on. Okay, we got that. May 8th was the code to the log in the gear room. What does it correspond to? Yeah, it's funny that for this I solved it sort of the other way around, right? I figured, okay, it's a date, so there's not that many options. Oh my god. What are we about to... Oh my god, there's a letter. Oh! I wonder if I can always come get that ruby every day. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add the treasure trove to your drafting pool? For each... plus 5 coins for each time you've drafted... What?! Okay, that's insane. The scaling power of this is crazy. Plus, I mean, it's not that bad of a door position, right? If we can transform this to be like super common and always use it early on in the run, imagine the amount of gold we can get there. Yes, showered in gold. Showered in gold. I knew what we were looking at as soon as we uncovered the first spire, but it wasn't until the first floor plan was unearthed that most of the crew realized what ruins we were exhuming. The border was the same pitch as the sunless cavern we found it in, a dark trimmed floor plan of ill-fated Orindia. We had found an authentic Blackprint. The sooner we seal this site back up, the better for us all. Okay, so they're scared of what they're uncovering, like old things from like the old realm of Orindia, which apparently is there's a link to a curse. Clearly, like the curse might come from like old Orindia, right? It's like kind of the curse of the pyramids or something. And it seems like people are scared of those black rooms for some reason, right? Interesting. Okay. Oh! Holy fuck. Also, I hate to make the comparison again, but I'm getting an Outer Wilds vibe from this. From a specific spot in Outer Wilds where you see something like through a window-ish thing. I don't know. I'm not gonna be more specific because spoilers, but yeah. Huh. Also, all these towers have the same shape window, which is the shape of the, I guess, the Orindia old realm or whatever. God damn, this is cool. I wonder if we can get there. Or if it's just for flavor. An old castle. What the hell? Okay, we have the letter to read. It's number 1. Oh my god. Okay. May 8th. Oh, here's the date. Dear Baron Sinclair. Maybe that one you were just supposed to deduce from like the options offered to you, right? Like how do you write a date with this? That's the only way, right? Dear Baron Sinclair, to begin, my name is Worth Laude. My father used to work for your father, the Right Honorable Barris Thomas Sinclair, between the years of 1915 and 1918. The former having died last month at the advanced old age of 89, may he sleep in soot and ash. He left behind his widow, 7 children and 30-odd grandchildren. I write to you today, however, not to inform you of these family affairs of little consequence, but to tell you a little bit about my father. He lived his life towering above us in solemn silence like many members of his and your father's generation. He never spoke of the work he did in the mountains of Reddington or the famous estate in which he was stationed. He never spoke of the Baron, not once. I tell you this only to relate that he never betrayed the confidence your father placed in him. The secrets he kept for your family, he took with him underground. His elderly comrades and colleagues from his old mining outfit proved, however, to be not nearly as discreet and considered with their words. During the wake, fueled by seemingly endless supply of the spirits, these venerable gentlemen embarked on a journey down memory lane, recounting as much of the good old days as they could dredge up. While such reminiscences might typically be dismissed as the fanciful ramblings of age, the volume and specificity of their accounts led a certain credence to their words. Now me, I am not presumptive man. I don't presume these stories to be true. I don't presume your house is host to secrets of this magnitude. Yet, I find myself irresistibly drawn to the idea of sharing these tales, true or not. They seem, after all, stories worthy of being heard. I wonder if my current abundance of idle time fuels this urge. Perhaps I have too much time on my hands. Perhaps, if one were to engage me in some worthwhile and profitable enterprise, my eagerness to pass the time by telling stories would be curbed. I eagerly await a response from your lordship, Mr. Worth Laude. This is the best written blackmail letter I've ever seen. This is the most polite blackmailing I've ever seen. Yeah, very classy blackmailing. We're not blind to the irony of blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. We're not proud to join the endless procession of those who have knocked on your mailbox looking for a handout, particularly so when our methods lack the refined sophistication and class that this author so effortlessly wields. That's so funny. So this has to be written by someone else, right? But we're blackmailing you for a blackmail letter. So this is someone writing to the Baron about that letter. Huh. I don't know what's going on here. I would assume it has to do... I wonder if it's linked to the secret letter we found in room 46, right? With the... like the 100 goals or whatever. I don't know. Let me take a screenshot of that, though. Oh my god, I am so happy we solved this. Oh, hold on. I need to... Yep. I am so happy I sold this one. This freaking... padlock was really on my mind all the time, and I couldn't figure it out. This is... oh, man. First time I get a proper good sense of progress since... I mean, I don't know. Finding the chests in the reservoir was fine. That was a fun moment. But it didn't feel like a lot of progress was made, still. I think this is like the most significant piece of progress I feel like I made since we found the hideout for the first time. So I'm very happy about this. Anyway, took screenshots. Beautiful. Still no clue what the drumming is, by the way. Like... I'm still... I still feel like the drumming means something, because it's not part of the soundtrack. The soundtrack can play at the same time as the drumming. Which tells me the drumming is a significant sound effect. That's there for another reason. Really sounds like something out of fucking like Lord of the Rings, you know? You know that scene with the Mines of Moria and the... where Pippin, I think, drops the fucking helmet down the well and everything? Or the I don't know if it's a helmet or if it's yeah. Fool of a took. Say the... who the fuck knows, Goal? Maybe. Maybe the old curse of Orindia is real. Maybe there's actually a demon down there or something. Man, this game is so good. I cannot believe how good this game is. It never stops being amazing. I'm excited to get more Sanctum keys and solve this. Hey, we have 3 letters now! Look at that! Oh my lord. So many good items that I wish we could keep. Our allowance is now 34, which is amazing. I definitely think gold's never going to be an issue anymore. Based on the allowance, the bishop, and now the treasure trove, right? That's going to scale up also. Now I hear the sax on top of that. I hope there's a version in the game at some point that adds the saxophone on top of this one. To get like the full track playing with all the instruments. That'd be so beautiful. And now also, I need to add to the checklist. We need to think about the garage and what room we want outside. Garage outside rooms. Maybe try something like the secret garden. Other rooms that may have something interesting on the outside. Kennel? Question mark? Yeah, I don't know. But I really feel like now that I've seen like the veranda and the greenhouse from the outside, it makes me believe that maybe there's something to be seen on the outside wall. If you exit the garage and you have a specific room there. Solarium would be an interesting one as well. It's so small, right? I'm gonna add a kennel, solarium, any of the green rooms, patio, etc. Yeah, actually, hold on. I could very well I could easily decide which rooms may have something interesting based on their appearance. I think the pump room has an interesting shape, but I don't know. The observatory, maybe? Yeah. I think the secret garden's intriguing because it goes out so much. That I'm really interested in seeing what shape it would have from the outside. Yeah, okay. Well, I think, ladies and gentlemen, that this is it for this day. I think we have to call it. I don't think there's anything else to do. Turns out we found a little something at the end of the day there. I cannot believe it didn't like occur to me before to try the date thing. It seems so obvious in retrospect. I think my mind was not set on that log being a date as well, for some reason. I thought about the safes inside, right? Like the eight dates crack 8 safes, right? I didn't think about the padlocks, even though the padlock we sold outside in the garden was the date too, but it was so long ago, I think it wasn't fresh in my mind anymore. Yeah, decent run. I mean, my only regret is that it's not building towards the next one, even though we had a lot of resources that could have done that. But yeah, no, I mean, good stuff, good stuff. The next one will be a fresh one. No leftovers. Oh, well, actually, the blessing, but yeah. Should be good. Should be good. The archaeological shopping center. I feel like I'm always getting the archaeological shopping center at this point. It's become my standard. I'm getting a variation of the archaeological shopping center every time. I like digging holes, what can I say? Very fond of holes and chests, apparently. Is what I'm learning about myself playing this game. $44 excavated dig spots is crazy though. Only 8 items found. That's crazy. Oh well. Save and quit. Next day, ladies and gentlemen, is a story for tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys had a lot of fun watching today, even though the run was a little bit less eventful, except for the last 5 minutes somehow. I hope you guys still enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. Central European Time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, in about 20 hours from now. Yes, thank you to the moderators for making this playthrough possible in the way I like doing it. Make sure to follow the channel if you haven't done so yet, and join the Discord if you want to, you know, keep up with whatever's happening. It's always the best way to know if something's going on, or if I have to cancel a stream for whatever reason, or whenever I'm going live. Yeah. I think that's about it for me. Tomorrow I will probably activate 30% off of gift subs packs and all that, because I have to use those until the end of the year. So I'm gonna use like one a week up until the end of the year. I think that I have enough for that. So I will do it tomorrow. Remind me if I forget. $10 or someone. But yeah, I will activate that tomorrow for the stream if I think about it. Yeah. I don't really have anyone to raid tonight, so I guess I will just leave you guys on your way. Find your own path on twitch.tv. Yeah, anyway, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for keeping me company, and for the lurks and the conversations as always. I wish you all a beautiful rest of your day, evening, or night. I will see you guys tomorrow. And until then, remember me, and I will remember you.